Hey guys, just wanted to come on here while I'm just sitting here, just kind of winding down from my day today. It's about, shoot, probably close to 8 o'clock, but I wanted to get on here and just share some thoughts that Spirit and I are having and some messages that are coming through. And so I was just asking Spirit, like, what's collective in need of right now? What do we need right now? And it seemed, one, obviously, we all need to just calm down in the sense of slowing down. So we need to slow down in our lives. Every space in our life needs to slow down. We need to ground. Grounding is just centering yourself, alchemizing the energies in your body that's going on around you, that's coming in from the sun. The sun is having all sorts of solar flares. So grounding can be going outside, getting a breath of fresh air. It's, depending where you're at, if it's warm enough, put your feet in the grass. Go hug a tree, sit next to a tree. There's many different ways that you can ground. More importantly, I wanted to say this. Spirit wants us to be aware that this battle that is going on, the war, quote unquote war, that is going on before our eyes is a war against is good versus evil. These are the roles and things that are being played out, good versus evil. It is a spiritual war. I believe the Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Okay, so that's a spiritual war. And so what that means is this battle is not fought in the physical. Our awareness should not be brought to the physical first. Our awareness should not, be on the things that are outside of us in the physical. How can you say don't get caught up in it? So, not getting consumed with what's going on in the world, the hate. There's people losing their jobs. There's a lot. And it's like, I don't even want to sound insensitive. I'm not saying don't get concerned about those things, but we want to shift our focus to the inward. And that's where the spirit is. When we say we're fighting, this is a spiritual battle, meaning this is not in the physical, meaning you can't see your enemy with your physical eye unless you are tapping in. Unless you are tapping in with yourself and your source. You need to know where the arrows are coming from. You need to know where your bullets and these things are coming from. And the only way to do that is to tap in. Now, I'm not saying be ignorant to what's going on the outside. I mean, at the end of the day, we have so much focus on. We have more focus on outward things than we do inward things. So I'm not concerned about things in the physical world going awry or out of order, because it already is, for one. And it's that way is because we have not been looking in, and just as a collective whole. So the fight is not against the physical. There are things that have manifested in the physical that we are wanting to fix, and we want old systems to crumble so that these new things can come through. But understand the spiritual battle is inward, and the spiritual battle is with you. It's with your individual self. And so if you have concerns, and you're all up in everyone else's business, you're on social media, you're arguing with people on social media, probably arguing with a bot account. What is that going to do for you? Like, even if they don't agree with your point of view, going back and forth, what is that doing for you? It's doing nothing. It's just taking your energy and lowering your frequency when you get into that combative mode. Because it's all a battle of When I'm right, you're wrong. This is black, this is white, you know. When in fact, most things that people are out there talking about, both things are true. Two things can be true. So stop arguing on social media with people, especially people that are not in resonance with you. Like, it's like a dog chasing its own tail. Stop it. What do you mean they're not in resonance with me? Well, obviously, if you're disagreeing, you're not in resonance on some level. But anyway, that's a whole nother deep dive that I don't really want to get into on this. You arguing is not going to change anyone's mind, because their soul, they have to be ready to wake up to truth. And that truth comes from their soul. This is why I say it's individual work. Their soul's path. It's just you waking up to it. And this is what this great awakening is. The great awakening is not awakening to something else outside yourself or waiting for something else outside yourself to come along. The great awakening is you waking up to who you truly are. You are a divine being. You are a child of God. You are love incarnate into the physical. You are so many things. You are compassion. You know, media and how things are pushed out on social media will make you believe that the bad or the evil is winning. It'll make you start questioning, like, where are all the good people? But I'm telling you, they're not winning. This is why it's getting louder and louder and louder. It's because they are trying to hang on to whatever piece of power that they have, because it's crumbling. And the theys who I'm talking about is any one being that's not working towards humanity, anyone who is not working towards the law of one, anyone who is seated in division, and really anyone who is not moving from the heart, that's not heart-led. And that can be you. It doesn't have to be what you think who I'm talking about. These are so-called, I saw something online the other day. It's like, stop calling these people the elites. Call them the deletes. And I was like, I like that. It's not these deletes that I'm talking about being heart-led, because it could just be your neighbor. If you are being led outside of yourself, and I made a video about the energy of February and it carrying the energy of inner freedom and sovereignty and self-love. If you are serving outside of yourself, then you're not being heart-led. And things can happen that you may not want to happen because it's out of alignment with you. Every experience that we're having in our personal lives, I'm not talking collectively now, let's zoom in personally. If you are experiencing something in your personal life, then you need to look at that and pay attention to that, not the external focus. The external focus is mirroring back to you what you should focus on. So you're getting triggered by a lot of things outside of you, then those triggers are your clues on where you need to start. And so if you want to know how to do that, how do you get started? How do you get started to saying yes to yourself? How do you get started to saying yes to your path? Just book a connection call and we'll go from there. You're getting 45 minutes, just us chit-chatting, talking, and seeing where you're at. And so if you feel called to do that, do it. This is why I am here. This is why I have chosen to open myself to be available. And it's not to say I have all the answers. I am still doing my individual work. I'm not going to be telling you to do your work, and I'm not doing mine. I've done a lot of work, But I am continuing because this is a continual process because growth is continual. We're always should be doing something towards growth. And that's what I'm calling the work. It's not, you're not settling. You're not stagnant. A true creator is not satisfied after they finish whatever they said they wanted to create. This is why you will have a project or desire or something that you were creating, and you are pushing, and you get to the finish line and the creation is manifested, and you revel in it, you know, for a time. But then guess what? Guess what happens? Because you're a true creator, there's another desire that bubbles up. And guess what? You start the process again of going through your steps of gathering information, accumulating the things that you need to make this dream, to make this thing work. So a creator is always in creation. You should not be stagnant. When you're stagnant, it's not necessarily, we're never just standing still. Either you're spiraling up or you're spiraling down. And spiraling down represents low vibrational. Spiraling up is representing your ascension and a higher vibration. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and share that Spirit wants us to know and see what you're fighting. To give you a clue, it's not anyone else. You're really not at war against any other being, person. It's this is a you thing, your path, the good and the bad. I know we like to blame other entities outside of us, like demons, the devil, you know, but at the end of the day, it is you. It is you being the devil. You play the role of the devil for yourself, and you challenge yourself because you think, I don't know, I guess you need to go through that challenge to be the master that you are. But it's just you. Your path is you. It's an individual work between you and Source. So take time, do some breath work, breathe, come into alignment with yourself, and just, you know, start asking yourself questions. The art of inquiry, self-inquiry. If you don't know what to ask, just ask your heart, ask yourself, ask God. Bring to my awareness the things I need to know about myself. Bring to my awareness what I need to learn right now. Bring to my awareness the things that are blocking me right now. Bring to my awareness how I can fall deeper in love with myself. Bring to my awareness where I'm not accepting myself. Okay, these are just some questions I'm just channeling out that you can use. Alright guys, I'm gonna get off. This is supposed to be a short video. Love you guys. Bye. Peace and love.